Paul from Papa Bear. So today I'm going live right about the right time now. So kind of fun life update slash cigar video. Got a Steaks and Stogies event this weekend. Yesterday, and we had a great time. Got a couple cigars. Buddy got this ashtray. I was sick. So he made this from scratch. Olive wood. I'll show that later. So some of the cigars I got we're over there, so it's pay to get in, you get steak, you get pick a cigar out there. Some burgers. Bahaji cigar. My buddy Don got me. He was with us. Then I got my Grand Habano. So this one's already cut, so I'm gonna smoke this one. So I'm gonna kind of switch it up today, do a different view. What's up, Tater Dom? So there's gonna be cigars today. I did get a package in the mail not related to cigars, but to my cigar hobby. For golfing. Let me light this up first. This is the Grand Habano Tiger King. It's got the Connecticut and then I believe the Sumatra or Ascoro wrapper. I'm going to switch to try to switch to the new view over here. So that's the new ashtray. So I'm going to be taking out special occasions, unveiling. My buddy Mike Graziano. Reach out to me, I'll get you info. How to get one like this. That. Just olive wood. Got my logo on there. Got 4 fingers. Got all my favorite cigars in there. What up, Bob? Don't have any Cologne out here today. It's too rushed. So that's the ashtray. I'll show you guys throughout the video. Try to pan through the different views. It was nice. Came out really good. I like the woods coming through. Enough of that. You know what? Let me get that Cologne real quick before I can smoke this way. I gotta get my YouTube channel going on with the chats still. So how you all doing? You guys smoking anything good today? How's the weather? It's nice over here. It's beautiful over here. So I'll leave you with ashtray out. this one obviously is leather. It's a nice cashmere. It's definitely like that leather couch, brown leather couch smell. Look all that stuff up. Got my package. Open that up real quick. So I got a bunch of golf clubs last couple of weeks and cleaned them up. I wasn't gonna get covers for them, but they're all in really good condition. So I'm gonna keep my investment here going. Oh. So I have a Wilson putter. Beat up my dog pot. So I got an Augustus leather case for this. Masters. So it's for my putter. Not too bad. A little beat up, but it's old. So I'm gonna redo the leather on this, redo the stitching. One's all done. Probably do a before and after pictures. It's going to take a little bit longer than my other ones. The other ones just need a little cleaning. This one, yeah, this will be easy. Green thread to get the little bit of leather back here. I love restoring stuff. I don't know what happened here. Just pull the leather up and tighten it. Pull that up and tighten that. Looks like someone took a bite out of it. No, it's just off somewhere. Yeah, looks like someone straight up cut it. I'll make it work. Alright, so enough of that. Time to light this cigar up. Let's switch views here. What's up, Patrick? Got a new ashtray for the house / parties. I was just at an event yesterday. Took this with me. So I was at a Knights of Columbus event called Steaks and Stogies yesterday. And I've been paying a little bit over time for this one. I finally was ready yesterday. So it's supposed to be like the mountains, the stream going through it, and all my favorite cigars. Thanks, Patrick. So when I'm on my laptop, I can go the wide view, and this works with seeing. Wide view still isn't wide enough. A little better. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear me like that though. Perfect. That's why I want to just have the cigar in view. Alright. Perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Patrick. So let me show you the ashtray real quick and then I'll move on from that. I got the lid. There we go. Got the glass in there. And then there is a piece of glass inside that will come out. So got my La Bamba, my dad's favorite Diamond Crown, my favorite Island Gym, 2012s, my favorite Sumatra, my father's the La Florida Latinas, and then some ones my buddies got me from I went out to Costa Rica. And then the Blind Man's Bluff is one of my favorite ones, and my teeth fixing department where people, Pete and Jeff on James Stumbo's chat sent me a bunch of cigars. I love that Blind Man's Bluff. The Ave Maria, I really like that one. And then my favorite Abos. And down there on the bottom, got my Padron 1926. And then the Street Taco, that's the one I had when my son passed away. Slash when my other son was born. And then got the other Abo up there, so those are my two favorite Abos. Yes, he did a great job on this. So, look at that depth. Got the 4 fingers. Oh! And then, in the corner, you can see it's got my logo. Probably smoke it this way so you can see the logo. And no matter which way you put, and then there's different depths for the cigar too. That one's a little higher up. That one's a little bit lower. A little higher up. And that one's a little lower. So no matter what cigar you put in there. So the whole theme is like you're going through a mountain and it's got the river in there with the boats or rafts. We love going to the mountains. Oh. The lighting is a little funky. Alright. Yeah. So this is one of my favorite cigars. This is the Gran Habano Tiger King. It's a little bigger one. So you got 3 of you guys in here, Dom, Smarty Bob, and Patrick. So 3 sprays for you guys. So this cologne, so you know what it smells like. One day, yeah, smell-o-vision, but for now, leather, warm, spicy, honey, perfect for fall, winter, nighttime, cooler days, like today. This is not cooler, but it's just perfect. I don't even know what temperature it is. I'm not even looking up, I just love it. And then kind of simple. Top notes: nutmeg, cardamom. Middle notes: leather and saffron. And base notes of tonka bean and vanilla. So like I said, this reminds me of like nice leather chair, smoking a cigar. It's perfect. Put my comments on, sorry. Yeah, so I never really looked this one up. I might have to. Like I said, we used this yesterday. The guy makes all kinds of things, from tables to cutting boards to a whole bunch of stuff. So I do have the fan on here. I got to make sure it doesn't get hot. Like, there's gonna be bubbles, but like I think it adds to effect since it's water. It's supposed to be like the water coming through. Yeah, I love this. It took me so long to pick my cigars that meant the most to me in here. And my favorite looking bands, that helped a lot too. Yeah, he did a great, I gave him like full artistic reign. I said the Costa Rica cigar is fantastic. The Blind Man's Bluff surprised me the most out of all the ones I've gotten. Yeah, and then right down here on the bottom, Padron 1926. I just love that series. I don't know why it's not loading comments. Right. So, sorry, a little late to start to the video. Got lots of good news about how something. I don't even know if I shared it. Yeah, I think I shared a little bit Friday last week. No, I don't think I did. So we went to one house. Last week. That was going to be good. I think I was talking about that one a little bit. And over the weekend, we checked out another house Saturday, and we bid on it, and we got outbid on that one. So we actually went to the open house on Saturday, and Monday we found out we got pre-approved for that house and that price range. So it's going to be our first time buying a house. yeah, so I can't wait. See what God has to offer us, like give us, like we've been working hard, building our credit up, and finally feels right to move forward. Like checked all the boxes, got the realtors, got the brokerage, the broker, mortgage broker. So now we call it the hunt is on, doing the house hunting. Yeah, so next up is tomorrow we're gonna check out some of the houses that are up for sale and close to this area. And then Sunday got an open house. So I'm just, right now everything looks good on paper, so I'm gonna check out as many of these houses as possible, and hopefully one's still there by the end of the week that we can put an offer in. I know it takes a while to get out of here, but I'm so excited. Like I'm gonna start packing up this weekend. I already bought a couple boxes from work to start packing. So if hopefully by next week, you'll be hearing about me packing up all my tobacco and all my hobby stuff. And the ultimate goal, which is kind of giving us a month leeway, is to be in our house by Christmas. So please pray for me, pray for us. We're praying for you guys that hopefully you're doing good financially. At least have some place to live that you're comfortable with, and not be able to get comfortable. Yes, right now, like I love this area, so I'm not trying to move out of the area. We're trying to move out of the apartment. So we got 2-bedroom apartment. Like this would be perfect for like me and my wife, but now with our son, he's getting bigger and he's got so much stuff of his own too now. We've been blessed with people buying gifts, and problem is storage, and even for storage, like it's the kitchen is not the biggest. Me and my wife both love to cook, and our backyard is the biggest problem. My backyard, like I showed you guys a couple of times, it's maybe 15 yards total, and then it's into the grass. You split that between your neighbors. So I was counting before you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 people, 9 on each side. Can't write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So 20 families or apartments, 10 on each side. And we've been blessed with having good neighbors. Except for recently, I'm not going to go into too much, but neighbors upstairs, younger family, and they like to drink and party on the balcony above us, so which is fine. You're allowed to have fun, but when it starts becoming in the midnight hours and opening and shutting the sliding doors above you, and yeah, so I don't know if it's just me because I don't drink no more, but we have a 2-year-old that will not sleep because he hears people having fun upstairs. So yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. But that wasn't even on our radar when we're trying to find a house. It was really a week or two after that, after we're thinking about, like, seriously. At least me thinking about it seriously. My wife's been looking the last couple months now for houses, and I didn't think we're ready, but our credit checked out and got approved for X amount, so now we're going. Hopefully find something in our budget. And take a little positive, there is a lot of houses within 10 miles from either here or my work that we've been looking at. Actually, even less than that. Like, it's 4 miles to my work, so about within 5 miles, there's so many houses around here. So the one house on Sunday, the open house is in town. The other house is like a couple towns over. And the one that we got outbid, oh, did I tell you that? So yeah, so we got outbid on Monday by like 50,000. Like we're gonna give them the asking price, and then we went 25,000 over, and then we got bid out by another 25,000. So next. So got all my golf stuff ready for the tournament in October. We're supposed to go to a clam bake tomorrow, which is like 50 miles away. Maybe more than that, like 60 miles away. But at first we thought we were getting invited to it, and then we found out how much it was, and we really can't afford that right now. Like, we did take out loans, but we need to be smart with that, keep that for the house and do our bills, okay? Yeah. So a little bit about the event last night. It was amazing. It had so when you get in, you have to pick out your cigar. It had a whole bunch of cigars, most of them from the guy's private humidor. My buddy Marty. So shout out to Marty. He's a subscriber. So hopefully he's listening. Met up with two of my buddies from work. I say buddies, but like we're just starting to hang out at these events. They both went to the golf outing with me last month. And a couple of my other buddies got sick, they couldn't make it. So we're supposed to have a whole bunch of people, but I'm happy that we got the two guys. More than happy to get to know them more. I always have something in common with a cigar, but one of the guys, without mentioning his name too much, he used to work there for management, and now he's retired. Another guy still works there, so yeah, so shout out to those two. Yeah, so I had this at the table yesterday, and handed out a bunch of business cards for them. I wasn't expecting to be this nice, but like I said, I wanted olive wood. I wanted to remember these cigars in the best possible way. I've seen people do with all kinds of things, with cigar bands, cups, tumblers, tables. I was trying to think of a way to include like a honeymoon kind of theme, with the mountains and the river going through it, and like wraps. And I'm glad he got what I was, picked up what I was putting down. The amount of work that went into this is amazing. Yeah. So Cologne, so it gets a little bit soapy the first half hour in, and then after that it's more like leather and toned down. I think it's because the honey mixed in with it. But yeah, it's one of my favorite nighttime colognes. Going out with the guys, smoking cigars. Went to Columbus, nighttime events, dinners. So it's football season, NFL football. We have our fantasy draft tomorrow. It's live in person. So I'll bring these cigars with me. These other two. That's another reason I went with this one, because it's a bigger cigar, so it lasts longer for this live. Yes, so like I said, we're going to do the clean and bake in the morning, but we're still not sure. My wife's in the process of talking to a realtor about seeing a couple houses tomorrow. We were going to see two, but the one she said was a cash only offer. I don't know who has 300 something thousand to buy a house nowadays, but I didn't think we were in a rich area, but maybe. Yeah, I can't even fathom having just 300,000 sitting in the house, saving that much money. But it is in a better area. But this whole area, from like where we're at, all along the river, it's so nice, like over here. There's nice, peaceful, quiet neighborhoods. Decent amount of yard space. Everything's like a little bit. It's not like big yards, but they're like around a quarter of an acre, a little less, a little more. So our 10-year goal is so far coming true. We have to get the house. Well, first is to get the family. Well, my 10-year goal. Get married, have kids. Let me switch that up. So financially, to get the apartment, which we did, get the car. And now we got the 2 cars, me and my wife. So one thing about this cologne, like the first half hour, that first 5 minutes is amazing. Then the mid, about a half hour after that, it starts getting a little soapy. Leather soaps, kind of strange, but then after that, it's amazing. And that lasts a long time, like maybe 6-7 hours. This cologne after it gets into that nice leather couch smell. Nice gentleman cologne. for the prayers, Patrick. I gotta shut. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't realize my phone volume was still on. Yeah, so next up, I don't want to jump the gun too much, get the house, and then by the time we retire, have either stay in this house, or definitely have a plot of land in the mountains, and then when we retire, see how our life is then, but either keep that house as our main house, keep the mountain house as our main house, and hopefully by then we can afford a shore house too, and or a shore house. But right now we're going for like our dream house, like might not be the prettiest one, but a dream house as in like, our bedrooms, bathrooms, yard, basement, garage, like tool shed, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so dentist wise update, I went last week. I was on the live for that. Talked about that on the live last week. Next appointment's in October. And then golf outing. Maybe get a around at the driving range this weekend. We'll see. My wife has her bachelorette party on Sunday. Oh, Saturday. So she'll be up there with Jacob. Me and my brother-in-law are going to check out the house, the open house. Weather, time permitting, maybe do a little golf practice. Like I said, these events, I wasn't taking that serious at first, but some of the guys are like really good. Like, I'm just good, like, okay. But I haven't really practiced in so long. So now it's like my game's starting to come back to me. More like I'm starting to have a golf game. So, like I said, I got the clubs now. So I got all the tools back. You know, it's just about practicing and sticking to it. Plus, as crazy it is, like the practicing makes you get into shape. Like I never thought like hitting 100 balls, golf balls would be challenging, but if you're doing it right, it is. So it's gonna be kind of like a hobby, not hobby, but like something besides going to the gym. I'd rather go golfing, spend $10 on a bunch of balls to hit than every once in a while, or even like around where we live, there's a chip and putt that's free. You bring your own equipment and spend a gym membership that I might go to every once in a while. Especially with having a toddler, Jacob, running around. So like I said, it's gonna be the last time you see this ashtray until we move into our house, and then I'll do. Hopefully by then I'll be able to have my computer up and running and have a Papa Bear's Nook shed or an area besides my back porch. Right now it's just a round patio table. That's my studio. So it'd be great to actually have like a setup that I could leave set up instead of having to break this down every time. Same thing with like my pipe tobacco. I'll be able to keep that like on my work desk. Yeah, so I'm thinking ahead way too much, but that's my dream, to actually have stuff spread out so we can breathe a little bit. And like I said, the biggest thing that I miss is having a yard. We had almost an acre before we sold our house, which, don't get me wrong, this apartment is an improvement over the other house. Between location and obviously it's not as big, didn't have a yard, that was the downfall, but it's way closer to work. It was 25 miles, now I'm 5 miles. So I remember getting home in like an hour. Now 15 minutes I'm home already. That's with traffic. So enough of that. How's everybody doing? It's about 45 minutes in. Did I smoke anything different? Anything fun going on? And what else? We do have a bunch of other events coming up. There's a car show September 7th, a couple weeks. There's a cornhole championship in like 3 weeks. And then hoagie sales start up again in September for the Knights of Columbus. That's once a month. We're going to have our Bible study starting up again in September. It's going to be a different program called Into the Breach. Oh, so I did at the Steaks and Stogies event. We did win a prize, but it was supposed to be for my wife, but it turned out she doesn't like that wine. Doesn't like red wines, I can remember that. And but like I said, she's going to a bachelorette party, so we're gonna give it to my cousin. Well, hopefully she's not watching this. Yeah, so what else we got going on? Yeah, that's a lot going on too. Oh, so I'm doing my Exodus group. It's a big one. It's St. Michael, Archangel Lent. This is more intense than another one I've been doing. So Wednesday and Fridays, no red meat. So these are so intense. It's something that you normally don't do. So it's like anyone could do something for one day, but 2 days a week now, Wednesday and Fridays, and cold showers Wednesday and Fridays. I did my first cold shower last week. Now, this Wednesday, did one. Now, tonight I have to take a cold shower, which doesn't sound that bad in the summer, but the cold water here is like ice cube cold. And you can't put none of the heat, none of the hot water on, just all full blast cold. So that is, I would like to say you get used to it, but you do not. So I'm trying to match. Clean the house. Yeah, there's a lot of events in the fall. As much as I love the summer and going to the beach and all that, this is like my favorite time, like right at the end of summer, beginning of fall. Yeah, I never even thought about just taking a cold shower. I take a hot shower too. It goes cold and I jump out. But that's how they lived back then. They didn't have hot water. And that's kind of like, yeah, humbling yourself. And yeah, I don't understand it yet, but I'm doing it. And it's crazy because like I've done the ice polar plunge once. Like it was like a mini polar plunge. Me and my crazy friends in high school. But that's still a thing apparently. They have them around New Jersey still. One of the buddies in the Knights did it last year. I might be crazy enough to do it this year, especially with doing these cold showers. Oh, nice, Coney Island. I love Coney Island. And we stopped in there. Where were we going? I think it was me and my mom. That was maybe like 6 years ago. Wow. 7 years. No. 7 years ago. 8 years ago. Oh, time flies. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. Yeah. So this is my favorite. I would have put this band on there. These don't come with a band. Yeah, so these are one of my favorite cigars for under $10. Grand Habano. Yeah, I do not prefer a cold shower, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I did kind of get, oh, got a hummingbird. That was a nice, pleasant surprise. Hummingbird just visited me for a second. I haven't seen one of them since the beginning of the summer. Actually, since it was like this weather. I got 3 hummingbird feeders. One is ready to get changed. The other 2 still doing good. Yeah, so yeah, I've taken like cold showers, but like not. I've taken warm showers. I've never really taken cold showers. I just never thought of it. Like I'll finish my hot shower, like right at the end. I'll turn it all the way to cold, and then jump out right away. But taking a full cold shower, this is the first time I could ever remember doing that. So now the cologne is dying down a little bit, like that. Not dying down, but that soapiness is dying down. Nice, nice leather couch smell. Yeah, they are definitely invigorating. Like I got shudders like the first time I've done it last week. It was so long. Yeah, but I don't know. Makes you makes you double think everything in your life. Like, but like I said, it's refreshing and to me humbling. Remembering that back in the day, not everybody had hot water. Didn't even have hot water. So what else do we gotta do? Do our prayers, meditation. We meet up on Sunday nights to discuss our week. Video call. And then, yeah, Friday mornings supposed to be doing a 2 a.m. vigil. I set my alarm, and when I woke up, it was 3:30. I way missed it. So this cigar is fantastic, Patrick. It's airy. Um, it's hard to describe. It's like spongy and creamy. Not really chocolate or nutty. It's like in between. I've still never, and it's got like a tiny bit of like a sweet aftertaste. Every time I've had one of these, they're fantastic. This is a Grand Habano. Let me see if I can find info on it. So it's Grand Habano, Persian King Tiger. It's New World. Alright, so it's a full-bodied cigar, creamy, spicy profile, accented with espresso, chocolate, and nuts. Nicaraguan Puro features oily, sun-grown Maduro wrapper. It's all the way off. The Grand Habano King Maduro is known for its great flavor, excellent construction, and wallet-friendly price. It is a full cigar, 60-inch ring, 6 by 6 length. So it's a Nicaraguan Maduro, and it's got the sun-grown Connecticut wrapper. That's why I like it so much. The sun-grown on there. I love sun-grown cigars too. They're like one of my favorite lighter cigars. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Maduro or not. That's probably why I like it so much. Yeah, this is fantastic, Patrick. If you get these, this one is like I think $9.99, but they have the other ones that are smaller. The Robustos, I think they're like $8, $7. And these manufacturer is in South Africa. Yeah, so it's just the head of the cigar is the sun grown, and then the rest of it's all straight Maduro. Let's see what the filler is. The binder is Nicaraguan, filler Nicaraguan. Yeah, so it's 2 different leaves. The first inch is the sun grown, the rest of it is wrapped in a nice Maduro. Yeah, it's just straight creamy and good. It's like tiny bit spicy, but like nutmeg spicy kind of. I don't know what this said, kind of, but I don't know what I said. Chocolate and nuts, yeah, just a espresso. I think that's what I'm getting. It's like chocolate and espresso, but it's not like that bitter. Almost reminds me, you know what it reminds me of a little bit? Those chocolate covered espresso beans, like that. Sorry, I'm missing all this. Bok and Dip Dip. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Bridget. There you go. Get your cologne today. Oh, I don't know why I sprayed that. You hate leather. Alright. I'll be talking for now. But this smells so good, Bridget. I think this is one of the ones that you don't mind too much. I don't know. The Supreme Leather Polo. He loves his chicken and dip. I do too. Yeah, so what else am I getting? Yeah, so it's like a mix between like a chocolate covered espresso bean and like the dark chocolate like nuts. I guess best way to describe it, if you have some chocolate espresso beans and some chocolate nuts and eat them both together. It's like that. It's not sweet. It's like more like that dark, real, like 100% dark cocoa chocolate. Maybe not. I think it's more like just like regular strong dark chocolate. It's not really a cacao chocolate. I don't get too much spice. Like it's more like a nutty. I don't know. Not too much spiciness going on. It's maybe almost like a cinnamon. Not really. I'm trying to. It's tough to describe. It's definitely like a mellow spice, like borderline cinnamon, nutmeg. Definitely creamy. Maybe like a cashew nut, like a dark, like a chocolate covered cashew. That would be like the nut in it. And the spice is probably like a nutmeg. Yeah, just like a little bit of that nutmeg taste, but it's mostly like creamy and like espresso. But like I said, it's not really like to drink espresso, more like a espresso bean or something. You guys ever had those chocolate covered espresso beans? That's like that taste you get. Which is good because then you don't get all that espresso in your mouth, which I love, but not with these teeth anymore. Yeah, so I'm excited that my wife Bridget found a bunch of houses to look at. Yeah, I don't even know what else to talk about really. Like I said, we did get a couple other cigars last night. Guys were just giving them out left and right. Like, I don't smoke cigars by hair. Like, alright, I'll take it. Yeah, so they're giving away like wine, humidors, Eagles tickets, or the cash raffle. Didn't win that either. Yeah, we had a blast though. Like I said, we did win the one thing. Fortunately, uh, somehow I got the wrong. Well, I didn't get to choose it. Just couldn't it. But I think all it was red wine anyway. Bridget don't like red wine. But a lot of our family members do, so it's a free gift. And like I said, all of it was for charity anyway, so I didn't expect to get anything, so I was happy with that. I put $10 on the races and got my $10 back, so that was good. The horse races, which is kind of unique. Like, I don't like gambling, but stuff like that, the 50-50 gamble, so put $10 in, and 5 goes to the church, and $5 goes back to you. So that happened twice. So yeah. Um, yeah, like I said, got to know the guys a little more, especially guys at work. So this one was a Pinot Noir, and I'm not gonna say too much because that was one of my favorites back when I did drink. But like I said, I don't drink no more, so not even on my radar. What up, Todd? This is for you, some Polo Supreme leather. How you doing, Todd? Just talking cigars today. I was gonna do pipe tobacco. I was on, yeah, like I said, I was gonna do pipe tobacco today, but end up getting some cigars at the Steaks and Stogies event for the Knights of Columbus yesterday. So I didn't even have to smoke the one I got yesterday. Yeah, normally I'll get two and then trade them around, and I was gonna give these to people. Like, no, we got so many. Here, take this and take this. And there's the opposite this time. People giving me cigars instead of me giving them cigars. So that was kind of cool. How you doing, Todd? So, Patrick, these are be like the LFDs, but without that punch in your face kind of thing. They're still strong and full, but it's more creamy and espresso full flavor. Oh, nice. That would be fun, Todd. Are they coming here tonight? Coming there tonight? Well, we got some nice cigars here. Some nice Cologne. Beautiful weather outside over here in New Jersey. But it's supposed to be a mini heat wave coming in this weekend, so I'm going to enjoy this while I can. And I get some every weekend. What's that? They come every weekend? Is that what you're saying? So what I do? What else I do yesterday? Nice, Todd. Yeah, it's definitely one. Gotta slow down a little bit. You can puff away on this one, but it's better nice and slow. So we're gonna be checking out houses tomorrow, and then I wanted to repair this vintage. Oh, so I got this in the mail today. It's from my Wilson putter. It's from the 70s. So the leather's easy to clean. I just got to do a little stitch in there. I don't know what happened here. I have to do a lot of work on that. I have to roll it back. Stretch that. Yeah. So I'm going to have to roll that back like that. So this is for my golf club. So it's a putter for my it keeps the golf club from getting beat up and scratched. When you're carrying them on the golf cart, they get all banged up. So most of the golf club damage, I found out the hard way, goes from getting it from your golf cart, like when you're carrying on your back. That's when the golf clubs get damaged. So when you're going, that's why you put it in the back of the cart. So if you're going to be walking around with them and you don't have the covers, they scratch each other. They bang into each other, no matter how nice your bag is. And then what you get. So basically, you would have them on, and then bring them to your golf cart, and you take them all off. And then when you're done golfing, clean off the clubs, put the golf heads back on, and then carry to your cart. You don't have to worry about your investment in your golf club getting all torn up, because yes, you can get them used, but if you get them new, they are way too much money. So all the ones I have are used, but in good to great condition. So we're going to be having 2 tournaments a year. So I want to make sure they last. Like, these are my forever clubs. I don't think I'll be getting new ones unless they really get beat up, which I don't see happening now. Like my buddy said, doesn't matter how old the clubs are, as long as they're in good condition, they still work. That's the one thing that never changes. Like, yeah, all this new technology, but unless like you're a pro, you're not gonna notice that 30-year-old golf club compared to a new one. Yeah, so I'll get into that another day about the different golf clubs and stuff, but last week I had the hybrids. I'm done with all the golf clubs. I have a full set. There's no sense of getting any other ones. So basically, I just had to fill in some golf clubs that I've lost over the years. Because it's really... So what was happening, I was using my dad's or my brother-in-law's golf clubs like to fill in. You can't take like a certain, like say like a 3-iron use that the whole time. You can, but playing for fun, it doesn't matter. But when you're in like these tournaments, like you want to at least try to help the team out, and like there is prizes to win and stuff like that too. So one of the prizes coming up is a brand new SUV, Lincoln SUV. The other holds a cash prize. And, another one is like 3 round of golf, restaurant vouchers, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, that sounds great, Patrick. Yeah, I got my one olive wood pipe. But yeah, I'm gonna start packing all that stuff up, packing the house up, like they say. What was that saying? When you want something to happen, like act like it happened already. So when it does happen, you're ready. Like obviously we could wait till last minute, but I don't like doing that. Like, chaos. What's up, Hasanova? So this channel we do Cologne pairings. This is Supreme Leather. So spray down. One day my son's gonna invent smell-o-vision, so you guys can come back to these videos and smell it. Or if you have this one, you already know. So welcome to the channel. Right now we're just talking about the cigar. Some of my hobbies are golfing right now, and we're house hunting right now. So how you doing, Andrew? This is Grand Habano Persian King Tiger. So we do giveaways on here, just not today. A couple, probably a month or two, most likely around Thanksgiving, Christmas time. Actually, probably later, after we move into my house, I'll be doing a massive giveaway. Or maybe even before. We'll see how it works. After I get done packing everything, it'll be in a box, so I might just ship a whole box to somebody, or maybe ship to James Stumbo and have him give it away. It's gonna be chaos. That's like the comet for the storm right now. It's so noisy over here, Bridget. Oh, yeah, because of all the AC and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. So, I could shut my AC off, but then the neighbors have theirs, and the other neighbors have theirs, and the neighbors over there. Nosy. Oh. Yeah, it's noisy too. But yeah, yeah, so there's an open house Sunday. It's not disclosed yet. It's always, it feels like it's like a secret society of home buyers here. It's like they have these almost like they don't want to sell the houses, it feels like. But my wife's really good at hunting down houses, so we're just gonna, every lead we get, we're gonna check it out. Hopefully it's right for us, and if it is, we'll try again to put a bid down. I was telling the guys at work, it's almost like eBay bids, but for houses. It's like, it's not like you could go like on Amazon and see something like and buy it. Like, you have to hope that no one else bids and hope the seller wants to sell it for that price. That'll be great. Yeah, so that's our goal right now, is to get a house that's close to her dad's house in Palmyra, which is perfect because it's close to my job, close to Bridget's job, and we love this town, like this whole area. I love how it's so close to the river. Yeah, school close, work, family, church. It's like anything. Like, I like to say 10 miles, but that's even too far away from work. Yeah, so that would be perfect. Like, if we get our own place, and it's right there by family, and like, I would say close to my family, but it's so far. It's like 50 miles to work from where my dad is. He used to travel that every day for the last 30 years. I don't know how he did it. Yeah, yeah. There's other areas that um, will be worth the trip in New Jersey. Yeah, so that's another thing we're looking for, is central air. We have that in the apartment. Some of the houses, one of the houses we looked at in the beginning, um, had window units, plus, like I mentioned in the beginning, it had the cat piss. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Ductless AC units. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the ones that we went, that we're used to, is this, they're called central air. Like, that's what we're looking for. There's so many around this area. Um, when I was in the woods, we didn't have that at all. We had the cast iron fireplace, and then we had the wall unit. We had eventually upgraded to natural gas burner on the wall, and then that's expensive too. And then we had for the AC, we had to get a mobile unit and window units. The mobile units were terrible because you had to empty the water all the time, and the tubes would all get flooded. Like, we finally got it upgraded to empty out the window, but it's a pain. I'd rather just have the central air, pay the extra money for convenience. Especially, like I said, a lot of the houses around here upgraded to central air. Yeah, so that would be a good option if we find the exact layout we want, and that's the only problem. We could definitely go out to do that. Yeah, that's what we have here at the apartment. Which I know they can be a pain too, but yeah, that's something we're going to be looking at too, making sure that those units are relatively new or been serviced recently. Same thing with hot water heaters. If they have oil, make sure the oil was natural gas was updated recently. Preferably new appliances. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know too much about that, Patrick. So I've only, let's see. Yeah, I haven't. Besides living in the woods, I've only ever had central air. And I just met a HVAC guy yesterday at the Steaks and Stogies. So, yeah, he only met me like he met I. Uh, he was there last year at our table, and lost contact with him, and now again he keeps pushing the HVAC stuff. But it's good to have a guy in that business. We make HVAC tape at work too, so I know a lot of guys use that stuff. So maybe we could work something out. Nice. Yeah, it's something that if we see, well, that's an option. I'll definitely reach out to you on that. This cigar is lovely, even now. Near the end. Look at that purge. Living room, dining room, one each bedroom. Nice. Now, does that take like a lot of wall space? Is that easy to install? Like if they're not installed already, Patrick? And second question, is that expensive? Even though we got food for a house, we're still on a budget. But the good thing is, most of the houses that we're going to be looking at is equal to, or maybe a little bit more, some a little less than what we're paying in our apartment. We're in for this area, a little bit higher end apartments, but nothing crazy. Like I've been finding out, like some apartments out there are over 2,000 a month, and this one's about 1,500 a month. So all the mortgages are right around that price, like what we're paying now. So we'll be able to save money on internet and cable. There's only one provider in this apartment complex, and then moving to the house, there's like many different providers that are accessible. You'll be able to save at least 100, 200 a month right there. And then any major things that go wrong, two things. One, we wait out the 5 years. We could always refinance and help with that monthly payment. And then before we get into the house, there's that homeowner's remorse. As people, the seller had to pay for major issues. That's another risk when some people talk about cash offers. That kind of scares me. That means I'm almost positive that means that you won't have that homeowner's remorse. But I don't know too much about that. It makes me think like as is cash and whatever you get here. It's like as is kind of thing, which is most houses now. But they can't just sell you like as is and be like a lemon like a car. That's what I'm learning. There's more legal aspects of the house. Like you can't just sell someone. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that. Yeah, so a lot of people want cash for the house. They won't take FHA loans, which is basically the same thing as a regular conventional loan, but you have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, it sounds like they're looking for people that flip houses to buy the house. Alright, thanks, Patrick. Yeah, I know that for a fact. There's a lot of programs to help with stuff you install, like tax rebates and stuff on them. Like if you install an AC unit, you get a tax rebate the following year. Yeah, but the one place would have accepted our FHA loan if we didn't get so outbid on it. Like, we probably could have been more, but then we would have been stuck with a little bit higher payment than we wanted, which was still been okay, but not for like almost everything we wanted. Especially like doing more research about some other houses in the area that have like an extra bedroom, extra bathroom, and yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see what these next round of houses, and hopefully we can get one of them. If not, we'll move to next week and see what else is available. Keep hunting until we get what we want. And like we're in a rush to get one, but we can still stay here. It's not like that's an issue either. Yeah, that's exactly why we have our realtor was working on that too, making sure that the mortgage would be in our budget too. Yeah, we got approved for above our budget, but we don't want to do that. Yeah. So ideally, be great just with having um, what we got approved for. Like in a dream society, we could just move up to the mountains with that money. But it's kind of tough with our family. Um, Bridget's dad, my dad, getting older. Kind of want to be around them for now. Yes, definitely. Homeowners insurance, tax, property tax into the mortgage, all that. Yeah, that's all. We talked to them about that, so I think we talked about that. Having the taxes included, the property tax included in the mortgage, so it's not one big lump sum at the end of the year. Yeah, we're in good hands. It's one of Bridget's friends and their friend helping us out with the mortgage and the realtor. And my sponsor is a retired real estate agent, so he's helping like on the back end of stuff, like guiding me. Oh, we're pretty much on Bridget kind of got everything squared away. So basically stuff that me and Bridget talked to the realtor about, I just let him know, and gave me a couple tips if we were gonna go like foreclosure route. It's kind of risky. Yeah. So that's what we'll be able to do around tax time. Just put that at least one extra payment. So that'll be in February. So if we get this house by Christmas, around that time, in like 2 months, we'll be getting our taxes back. Just make sure we put at least one mortgage payment ahead. That's a great point, Patrick. Yeah, that's the problem. He was saying like there could be a lien on it against the property. Like say someone put up a fence and it's on your property line or you're on their property line. You have to pay for that difference or something. It's all kinds of crazy different things that could happen. Then if it's lien on something else that we don't know about, we have to pay that lien off. And then another thing is like if we get the appraisal for the house and we put in a bid on it and the appraisal is actually a lot less than what they're asking, then we have to make up that difference too. Yeah, so that gets crazy. And then we gotta make sure we don't overbid on a house because the loan they'll only give us the loan for what the house is appraised for. So we do have that one thing going in our favor is first time buyers loan we get to help with the down payment. Yeah, because I don't think we can, I know you can do an inspection on the foreclosure. I'm not sure what the laws are about, actually. No, I'm sure you can tour the house too. So you gotta be very, very careful when you tour that house. Or any house too, but like I said, I don't know the laws on foreclosure houses. They can, you can do seller's remorse because the bank owns it. They can't charge. I don't think you can charge the bank for something wrong with the house. It's already like a discounted price. Yeah, so we're thinking about it for like a couple of days, and then after talking to people, kind of leaning not towards that way. But like I said, yeah, like Bridget said, you not know what you're getting, so it's kind of like an added risk to an added risk. So yeah, I don't know if we really want to do that, because waiting 5 years to refinance on a house that's going to be beat up like that, leaning more towards like getting something for market value that we know it's going to be solid. Obviously every house can have something, unless you buy a brand new house. But even brand new houses, my dad got a brand new house, and there's stuff going on with the brand new house, like the foundation sinking and all that kind of stuff. So I had to pay to get the whole yard redone on the one side, so there's flooding in the basement. That's kind of why I like back, like in an older house, like foundation's already set. You can already see if there's any water damage, and you can tell if it's like an easy fix. Make sure the foundation's not cracking. But if it's like a 60, 70-year-old house and it's like a tiny crack line, not too big of a deal. But if it's like splitting all over the place, water coming through, then it's kind of a big red flag. Yeah, so hour and 45 minutes, the smoke's still going. I'm gonna see if I have one of my clips here. They do inspection, that's good to know. I do not have my clip. Oh yeah, I do. Give me part of my reach. So I renamed this to my Gordo pin. I use this for oversized cigars. So it's funny, we had a conversation yesterday. Like, when do you know if, how do you know if your cigar is getting too low? I'm like, well, for me, if it starts burning my beard, it's too low. Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while there. One of the couples that we keep bumping into. Yes, Patrick. Burning to my lips burn. I just want to relight it now. And I only do this if I like the cigar. Sorry. Yeah, that works too. I had never even thought about that. I got so many check tools. I do have an alligator clip too. I don't know where that went. I do prefer this because it's more sturdy than the alligator clip. Well, no, it's not as sturdy. It's more comfortable. Yeah, this has to be one of my favorite cigars from this category. It's just so good. It's got the espresso now. It's more espresso. Still a little bit creamy. So an hour and 40 minutes. This cologne smells amazing. It just smells like a nice leather couch. That works too. I never even thought of that. I don't think we have surgical scissors though. Yeah, when I'm puffing away on that like that to get going, it's got nice espresso, like nice chocolate espresso. But it's very mild, like it's more that creamy, like that milk chocolate almost, but without the sweetness. I'm like going all over the place, like it keeps changing. It doesn't keep changing, it's just subtle changes. And the RH is fantastic. It's just creamy, not spicy at all, no pepper at all. Even the smell of this is nice. It's like you can barely, it's got that classic cigar smell, but it's not like, not off-putting, not to me anyway. Another question for Bridget if she's listening. Do we have any green thread? Like a dark green thread like this, Bridget. I want to fix this myself. I want to try to be crafty here. It doesn't have to be fixed. I could use it as is, but I like to restore stuff like this. It's like a dark forest green, maybe. Yeah, because the golf club I got from my buddy, I could say too, my brother-in-law's best friend. His name is Mark. I mentioned his name, so Bridget knows. He gave me the golf putter. It's a Wilson Augustus. He didn't have the cover for it. It's like, I think from the 70s. And I love using that one. And he gave it to me. I'm like, nah, I can't take this. And he's like, no, I got so many of them. He doesn't even use it. So just for the heck of it, I checked on eBay and they had one under $20 and the other ones are going for like $200, $300, $400. I'm like, no. Like, I'll try to. They said it's usable as is, and it is. It's still Velcros. It's just a little worn by the neck. I could, but the leather is there to patch it up. Just the thread fell out. So I've done little projects like that, making pillows and stuff. So it's a simple not a simple fix, but simple enough project for me to undertake. Like the other ones I got is just, oh, I did have to redo one. Um, a little bit of the nylon was coming off, so I hot glued it in and cleaned it up. But you can look at maple shade, yeah. So Mike Raz lives in Maple Shade, so I stopped to get the cigar thing from him last night. He's right there on Park Avenue. They're a gorgeous house. His house is beautiful. It's a nice backyard. Got the deck with the pool. Yeah, Maple Shade, Park Avenue, that area. And there, like right off Main Street, between Main Street and 73, that'd be perfect too, Bridget. Like, you don't need a. It looks like, from at first, it looks like it's kind of congested, but then he showed me his backyard yesterday. Because I've been talking to him about houses for, what, a week and a half now since we've been looking. But I really wanted to check his backyard out, and yeah, it's exactly what we're looking for too. And that's right there, so you could make that left. I think it was 2 miles from here. I was there in 5 minutes. And one of my old friends from my last job, I don't know if he still lives there, but he lived like maybe 5 blocks from there. He had a nice house too. Reminds me of like city blocks, but with houses. City blocks, but with houses. But it's about the same amount of yard like the one on Charles Street. But the layout, it's like the house is up more, and then like the houses are up here, and then the yard's like down there. It's like perfect for like the higher decks. Kind of tough to explain. You got the driveway that comes in, and then the house is on the left, and then you go to the front and you go right to the backyard, go up the steps, right out to the deck. That's how like most of the houses are over there. I was joking with them. I was like, yeah, tell your neighbor to sell the house. So spoiler, Bridget, this is my anniversary present. It's already paid for. Thank you. Oh, they had a wooden deck, but it was that it's like that plastic wood, the weatherproofing. Here, let me see. like this kind of wood. I think it's Trex. You mentioned Trex. Sounds familiar. By the way, I think it's the brown house where my dad is coming tomorrow because people are there. Like the lights are on inside. Yeah, I'm just excited that there's more options available now, Bridget. I know it's only been a week, but after, been Monday, like, kind of a downer, but like you said, there's so, like Ken said, wait until you get something you want, then bid on it. Don't settle, he said. And that's the good thing about this area too. It's like so many houses that we like. It's everything we want. Yeah, definitely. We'll talk to I keep forgetting his name. What's that guy? What's our realtor's name? Yeah, that'd be perfect because we know the neighborhood. Declan, yeah. Yeah, let Declan know right away. Because if it's right there, there's no sense of looking. Because we already, well, obviously make sure that it's in good enough condition, but. Yeah, well. We gotta talk to John about the chicken, maybe do a chicken, some kind of exchange, like chicken eggs or something. We'll just buy it, his chicken eggs. I gotta talk to him about that. Oh, so I know it's on YouTube, but we only got 4 viewers right now. I'll tell you later. So Eric's got some exciting news. Eric Denver called me. I told him about how we're house hunting. So when you get home, or we'll sponsor his chickens. Yeah, he's got some exciting news. Nah, not that exciting. Well, I'm not saying nothing because he told me not to say anything to the public. Nah, no. No, I almost... Alright, so anyway, this cigar is amazing. 2-hour check-in. I love this Cologne. And these definitely go great together. About 5 more minutes to finish the cigar. But yeah, it's been great live. Thank you guys for jumping in. Got neighbors upstairs now. So we're live. Well, if they get too loud, I'll go in and cancel the live stream. But yeah, it's another reason I'm looking at a house. So what else are we doing? Um, yeah, so that's my main focus right now is house hunting. We got what else do we have? Oh, yeah, my fantasy football draft tomorrow. Yeah, I know. It's tough having sliding doors above you, especially with a 2-year-old trying to sleep all the time. Yeah, so we're looking, got a backyard, definitely some kind of tool shed slash garage, and a garage. Definitely want a garage or some place to have Papa Bear's nook. But Bridget, does that have like the layout we're looking for? Do you know like how many bedrooms, bathrooms yet? Basement. I'm sure it has a basement. Your dad's got a basement. So if it's got the basement, have most likely like an area for tools and stuff. We have a garage like your dad's. I don't even know right now, like if it's like your dad's house. If it's anything like your dad's house, that's perfect. And it'll be easy to move. You just walk it up the block. So with the tool wise, we don't need nothing big. I'm just thinking, we got my Papa Bear's nook out there, or honestly, I'd have to have a private basement and just get filters back there because I'm tired of being back here in the elements 24/7. Like, if I had like one of those rooms like your dad's basement, we could block that off. Yeah, so my big thing is I want to have you too, like a space. You would have the extra office room if I would either need a basement or some kind of shed out back to have my channel. Not the whole basement, obviously, just like one room that's I could block off. There is enough filtration up there. Got like 2 of those 3M filters, one by the door and one in the area. But even the covered porch will work too. My thing is I don't want to have to break it down all the time. Oh, that's good. Means the hot water doesn't last 10 minutes and we're done. Yes, like I said, as long as I don't have to break it down all the time, it's fine. I would need stuff in my cellar, like tobacco stuff and cologne stuff. Yeah, but that's gonna be expensive too. I want something we move in and have my area, have your area, have Jacob's area. We'll see. There's so many options out there. But like you said, if it's exactly what we want, we'll jump on it. It's perfect location. That's number one. And like you said, we get like under budget, like under what we're paying now. We could definitely just expand that stuff, make the sheds. But. And I could talk to Mike Grass. He made his shed. It's amazing. It looks like a mini house for his workshop. He actually put central air in his workshop. He did all the ductwork himself. And he's a younger guy, not like some of my other friends that are older than me. But yeah, you know who Mike Grass is. He was at a wedding. Alright, so I'm done with this. And like always, guys, thank you for watching. Don't know where next week's going to take us yet, but I'll be on. Yeah. So a lot of exciting news. I'll keep you updated on everything. Tomorrow, I have my fantasy football, so I'll let you know about that too. Yeah, so everyone have a great night. Love you all. Peace out. God bless.